Hello, College Place Public Schools families. Thank you so much for tuning in and learning how to navigate the Google Classroom from your student's perspective. My name is Amber Bryant, and I am the assistant principal at the high school. And I was one of the team members who did some research and development on this Google Classroom. Our goal was to make it streamlined, easy to use, and uniform across the district. So with that, I will jump right in. I wanted to start from just your regular Google Chrome web browser. And then initially you go up here to the what they call the waffle. And when you click the waffle, you can go to your classroom. Then once you are in the classroom, you see every single class that you are enrolled in. And you'll see my classrooms, my history classroom, my Spanish classroom, my second grade classroom, all the classrooms. So for the purposes of this video, I'm going to go into my algebra class. And when you first log in as a student, this is the screen that you'll see. It's called the stream. And within the stream, you'll see some notes from the teacher, maybe some announcements. I logged on yesterday and said, I'm so excited to be back at school, even if from home. And if I could always respond to a peer here too, like, me too, can't wait. And so that's kind of a fun way to toggle back and forth. If you look right here where it says upcoming, any assignments that are due within the week will be right here. So, woohoo, no work due soon. That's because we haven't started yet. But if I click here at View All, this is a handy section because it shows me all work. But if I click here, it's everything that's been assigned to me, everything that's been returned to me, indicating that it's been either graded or has feedback. And then here is any missing work that I might have so far. Then I'm going to click back up here, and that takes me back to the home stream. Up here is where you're going to find most of the information you need. This is the Classwork button. And under Classwork, you'll find a lot of useful tools. You'll find that View Your Work toggle again. You'll find your Google Calendar. This one is super handy because here you will see all the assignments. So I'm going to go to where school starts. And you will see there, I have an assignment due. Now, I don't have any assignments due for Mrs. Hawkersmith's class, but I do for my other class. So when you go to your Google Classroom, it shows it for every course. Then you have this area here, which will be in every single Google Classroom. It's your contact information. So you have your syllabus or perhaps a welcome letter. You have the office hours for your teacher, including the link to go there, as well as the weekly class meetings for the live learning time. This is a handy tool if you're just not sure where to start an email to a teacher. This is a good way to help guide you through that process based on your need. And then here we have a communication flowchart. This flowchart will be personalized for each building, but it tells you where to go for what you need. For example, if you have an attendance question, you would contact your building secretary. I want to show you, so if I click, you notice I clicked right here, that shows me all my classes again. And I wanted to show you another viewpoint. So this, again, this is the view of the student. And when you log in, you will see all of these things. So you see the teacher contact info I just went over. You'll also see that each week is labeled. So it'll say week 1, kind of the main idea of the work for the week, and the dates. So you always know exactly where you are. Then in here, I want to point out a couple of things. You have your due date listed here for the work. And then it also tells you when and where you're doing the work. So as you know, distance learning in the fall will look different in terms of live learning taking place. So your student will attend class live Monday through Friday in the mornings. So I see here, this says at home Monday. which means that I'll be working on this by myself in the afternoon after I've already had class with my teacher. What's cool to note is that it's due September 10th, even though that Monday is the 8th. So that lets me know that I have some time to work on it, but it will be independent. And then if I look here, I learn, oh, this is something I'll be doing with my teacher during the live learning on Tuesday, and so on and so forth. If I scroll all the way down, I see two more resources. One resource will be any rubrics that will be utilized in your class. So this is kind of an English class, so there's an essay rubric. And then any other resources that might be useful, so the writing structure, how to cite your sources, and then every course will also have this trimester at a glance. So this document will tell your student and yourself what standards will be covered during the course, as well as the little tests and the big tests that lead up to your student being successful in that class. I'm going to go back to my algebra class. When I'm in here and I have done work, I will also get that returned to me and I will be able to see a grade that I got on it. However, this is not the final grade will not be in the Google Classroom. The final grade will be in Skyward, which will be for another video. But it should be noted that your student will be getting feedback on Google Classroom, and the teacher will then put the official grade into Skyward. So Skyward is still your best stop to know where your student is academically in terms of their grade. With that, thank you so much for tuning in and entrusting your students to us. It is an honor and a privilege, and we are looking forward to starting this year off.